ever since I was like 17, 16, like I wanted to be a social media person. Like I wanted to be like a fitness influencer. Obviously OF wasn't in my head when I was 16.
Yeah.
But I was like obsessed with like posting. Like I would literally post an Instagram reel and just like watch the likes for like 10, 15 minutes and hope that For You page. And I was like obsessed with it, honestly. Social media was my calling. That's what I've always wanted to do.
Do you get a lot of hate from people in your hometown?
Insane hate.
Yeah.
You have to realize that every single person who does OF, guy on guy content, whatever kind of OF you're doing, you're gonna get tons of hate, bro. Like
Yeah,
I got unadded and unfollowed by everyone in my hometown except like 2 or 3 people, and those are the people that are still real and like cool to me to this day. Because you have to realize that the people that knew you for you will with you no matter what you do.
Moon camera, that's you, bro.
All right, y'all.
I'm about to see a straight.
Yeah, look, you got a hairy ass too.
Welcome to the Boss Talks podcast. It's Bossman here, and today I'm here with a very cool guest of mine. We met through a mutual friend, and I'm excited to conversate with him. You want to introduce yourself?
Yep, my name's Ethan. Obviously, I'm a creator, hence why I'm on the podcast. I've been doing content for like 2 years now.
Is that like just OF or like any of them?
I mean, OF, TikTok, Instagram. Then I started streaming on Kick too, so I can do like more funny like lifestyle shit.
Yeah, Kick's cool. What was he doing before social media?
I used to work at a logistics company called Total Quality Logistics. Like I had an actual job. I was working in an office. I was a logistics broker, so I was like coordinating transportation of freight. I had like a couple big customers in Canada and shit. I was moving stuff from Canada to the U.S. I had a cool job and all, but like realistically, that's not what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. Like I wanted to travel, and you know, I got this opportunity to start doing social media when I was doing fitness content. Like I only had 5K followers when I was working in that job, but some big photographer, his name was like Luis. He had like 200K followers on Instagram. He was like, "Hey, I like your like content. I like the way you look. Like let's do a shoot." So then I flew out to Miami for the first time being in Miami. I did a shoot and I gained 7,000 followers from him posting me. And then another photographer reached out to me and had 130K followers. Boom, did a shoot with him. And then right there, first of all, obviously this photographer's main audience is guys. Mm-hmm. So once I did that, DMs flooded. Like, when are you dropping an OF? When are you dropping an OF? I ignored it for like, a week. And then I was like, you know what? If I want to quit my job and actually do this full time, I gotta run it up. So then I dropped an OF, and then from there, just so I quit my job. Once my OF hit numbers where I could pay my rent with OF money, then I quit my job.
Yeah. How much did you make your first month?
So my first month was like I started November, like end of November. So like my first month was literally like a week, and it was probably like 1,000. And then the second month was 5K, and then 15K, and then it was just up from there, and it capped at 35.
Mm-hmm. So you waited till probably like the second, third month?
Well, actually, I'm from Northern Kentucky, Cincinnati, Ohio. So my rent was $700 because I split with a roommate.
$700 a month?
$700 a month.
Oh wow!
In Northern Kentucky, and it was a nice place, and I was splitting with my roommate. It was $1,400 for a 2-bed.
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, I quit after my like second week on OF because I also had a couple like photographers that were willing to pay me to shoot. So like I did a couple paid shoots as well, and that kind of like helped supplement income until like the OF was picking up to like numbers where I was comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it took me about like 2 or 3 months of making like solid money because I was scared to quit my job because I liked it.
Yeah.
I was working in construction.
I mean, that's always like that's a solid job. It's not like, at least you're not working like fast food. Like you're probably making solid bread there. And I just like, I literally remember calling one of my close friends and explaining the situation. Like, hey, like, what do you think I should do? Because I had like 3 shoots planned. So this was the month of December. I had 3 shoots planned in Vegas, Texas, and Daytona. And obviously, I can't call off work that many times in 1 month to travel and do these shoots. So my option was like, I have to decide this now. Do I quit or do I cancel all these shoots? Mm-hmm. So I decided to quit. And I'm glad I did. You know, I'm where I am today because I made that decision.
Yeah, it worked out, man. You're living in a nice spot in Miami, bro. This is cool.
Yeah, it's
the
dope,
lights, the view.
Yeah, I mean, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have what I have and to be where I am today.
Yeah, it's cool you had a build up because, like, you know, you started modeling and then everyone was telling you to make a page or suggesting it, and then I guess you just gave in. Made sense.
I mean, that was my one option to, because at the time, first of all, I stream on TikTok now and I make solid money streaming on TikTok. But at the time, bro, I didn't even realize that was a thing. Like, I did not know streaming on TikTok was a real source of income. So in my head, my only option was do OF or work my job. And I was like, okay, well, if I really want to take this serious and pursue social media, which like ever since I was like 17, 16, like I wanted to be a social media person. Like I wanted to be like a fitness influencer. Obviously OF wasn't in my head when I was 16.
Yeah.
But I was like obsessed with like posting. Like I would literally post an Instagram reel and just like watch the likes for like 10, 15 minutes and hope that For You page. And I was like obsessed with it, honestly. Social media was my calling. That's what I've always wanted to do. And I was like, I mean, if this is what I want to do, not knowing that you can make money on TikTok, I gotta run an OF, and that's what I did.
Yeah, and now it worked out.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Did was like in high school and maybe a little bit after, did people suggest that like you should do social media, or is it just something you always wanted to do?
Something I always wanted to do. Because honestly, in high school, I was not like a popular kid at all. Like until my senior year, I'd never been to a party before. Like I was not a popular kid at all. And I think that like maybe doing social media was like something in my head that like maybe would give me like the popularity that I wanted, and like, you know, like have something different besides just being like, I had nothing about me that made me special. So I felt like doing something like that. And I was addicted to the gym. Like my physique's okay right now, bro, but like I used to be jacked. So like boom, fitness was my path. So
yeah. Are you still into fitness? You still going to the gym a lot?
I still go to the gym, but diet has definitely slipped. And
yeah,
dude, I was locked in, bro. Like counting calories, bro. Like eating food that didn't taste good, and I hated just because it had the perfect macros that I needed to meet. 2-hour workouts every day. Like, bro, there was a time when I had a 30-minute lunch break at my office job, and I would literally fucking go on a run, bro, on my lunch break. Like, wow. I've never been that locked in my life, and it's hard to get back to that now, like, having the lifestyle. Like, hey, I'm in Miami. My friends are all trying to go do something fun. Like, I have to stream. I have to do all of this. Like, there's a lot less time in the day to be as locked in as I was. Because, for example, like, when I was working that office job, what I looked forward to every day was the gym. Like, there's nothing fun that I do besides the gym because that's what I love. But now it's like I don't have that drive. Like, I really want to go to the gym every day. I think it's just something I got to kick back into. Like, once I start seeing, like, the results of what I used to have, I'll get, like, addicted to it again. It's just, I got to get back in.
Yeah, I was like that, bro. I was just used to be like 130 pounds. So now I'm like 150, 160. And so I was never really ripped. I was just super lean because, you know, I was skinny. So
yeah. I mean, I was 113 my freshman year. I used to wrestle in high school.
Wow, that's cool.
I wrestled 113, and then I just went up from there. I'm like probably 155, 160 now.
Yeah. Do you get a lot of hate from people in your hometown?
Insane hate.
Yeah.
You have to realize that every single person who does OF, guy on guy content, whatever kind of OF you're doing, you're gonna get fuck tons of hate, bro. Like yeah, I got unadded and unfollowed by everyone in my hometown except like 2 or 3 people, and those are the people that are still real and like cool to me to this day. Because you have to realize that the people that knew you for you will fuck with you no matter what you do. But like the people that were fake towards you, like they're gonna be like, oh yeah, this guy's a weirdo. Like I'm from Northern Kentucky. Like everyone there is like straight arrow. Like if you do anything, we don't like you anymore. Like I was scared to sometimes, like, bro, when I would visit my family, bro, like, I would want to go out with friends, and, like, I was, like, worried that, like, bro, my hometown's, like, the kind of place where, like, if I saw a bunch of people that didn't like me, bro, they, like, might jump me or something at a club. So, like, I was, like, I have that fear in the back of my mind going back, because they're, like, this guy's gay, he does OF, like, fuck this guy, like, we hate you and shit. And the thing is, bro, like, I've gone to a club back home before, and there are people that have unfollowed me and unadded me, walk up to me and be like, hey, dude, how's social media treating you, bro? Like, I see you're living in Miami now, bro. That's so cool. But, like, they unfollowed me, unadded me, on everything. It's like they're all fake.
How do you know if people unfollow you? Just look up their page or something?
Not that, especially on Snapchat. So, like, you know how there's a subscription section?
Sure. Yeah.
And then, like, the friends, like, you're scrolling, and someone that used to be your friend is now in the subscription section.
Yeah.
Like, unadd, like, fuck you.
Huh. Yeah, I've always wondered that because on OnlyFans they'll say they unfollowed me. I'm like, how do you really know that unless you look? And, I guess there's probably apps for it and stuff where you look. I don't know.
I don't really use the apps. It's just something you notice. Like maybe you don't notice that maybe they've had you unadded for 3 months, but you don't notice it until you'll eventually see. Like and you'll have like people like reach out to you, DM you from your hometown that are just like calling you gay and like you're a loser, you threw your life away and all this shit. I'm like, whatever, bro. Like you're working a fucking shitty ass job, bro. Like, and you're not really happy with your life. So what you're doing is you're coming at people who you're jealous of what they have and trying to bring them down to make yourself feel better. Yeah.
I had one guy, he was trying to said he was gonna send my leaks out to everyone like that we went to school with if I didn't send him money on Cash App.
I would just say, fuck you, bro. Like, send them out. I don't care, bro. I'm not friends with anyone back there. You know, I'm pretty sure my entire hometown has seen seen leaks. Like,
Yeah. What was my Twitter? I was like, dude, I literally posted those for people to see. What are you
yeah,
gonna-
exactly. Thanks for the free promo. And
Yeah.
I've had people from my hometown that I didn't know that I thought were straight, bro. And like, I'll see them sub to my OF.
Dude, me
and shit.
too, bro.
Yeah.
I turned the state of Tennessee off, but I had like 3 or 4 people that I went to high school with that I had no clue were gay. And then they DM me or like they would Snapchat me and they're like, yo, you want to run a collab? I'm like, what?
Yeah, like, you don't even do OF. Yeah, there's so many people that don't do OF that'll like ask you to collab.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I'm like, bro, what do you mean? Like, you're just trying to say you want to fuck me. You're not. You're,
Yeah.
you're saying you want to have sex. You're not saying I want to collab, bro. You know, that collab provides absolutely zero benefit to me whatsoever. Obviously,
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
Well, I actually made one of them with someone I went to school with.
Really?
Yeah, he wasn't a creator, so we just did the release form thing. But yeah, we made a video, bro.
Damn.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah, that's wild. I've never done any of
Yeah.
that.
Well, I just thought the storyline was gonna be really good. It did pretty well.
Yeah, you can be like hometown friend and all this shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That could definitely do good on OF for sure.
Yeah, it's cool because it's like actually real.
Yeah.
It's organic, so it's pretty cool. And I guess he was good at whatever he was doing, but you know, it was cool. He didn't ask for a percentage or anything. He just wanted to be down. He just did
Was
it.
he like a fan? Like he was like,
I don't know about a fan. So we were friends in high school, and like I had a feeling that he was a little sus. But growing up in Tennessee, there's not many gay people, and so
yeah,
like
same in Kentucky.
unless they're like super open about it, like super feminine about it, like usually you have no clue unless you like hear a rumor or something.
Yeah, I feel like in high school, like at least where I live, like you had to be like very openly flamboyant, like just what you were saying, and you would have friends, like, and people would love you. But if you were like DL or something like that, they're like, no, like you're weird. Like, but if you're like open about it and you're like accepting, they're like, oh yeah, like this guy's cool. We respect you for like being open about it. But like, cause like there's kids that in my high school that were very openly gay, and like they didn't really have hate.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it just depends on like how you handle yourself.
Yeah, not
People
in
always
Tennessee,
willing to hate
man.
on someone for everything.
Nah, dude, if you're gay in Tennessee, dude, they'll straight up come up to you and call you the F word. Like,
Yeah, I mean, there are definitely people in Kentucky who do the same thing, but like, it's not like it's not. I feel like it's not like you can be. It's almost 2025. Like you can't like really be like you're gay. Like I hate you. You can't do that. Like, and if you do, then like you're fucked.
yeah, so I'm gonna assume your sexuality is straight, right?
Yeah, I'm straight.
Do you think social media helps you get more girls?
Yeah, it helps everyone. Like,
Really?
If you have a follower on social media, like you'll meet a girl at the club and ask them for their Instagram, and then once you follow them and they see that you have clout. Sometimes I've had girls be like, "Oh, you bought your followers and shit," but like,
Well,
girls
engagement's kind
definitely
of how
think
you
it's
tell.
cool, and I feel like sometimes they're even nervous, bro. Like I've had girls like be like nervous to hang out with me because they think I'm famous. And like, bro, I'm not actually famous. Like I have a following, but like, there's a difference between famous and having 85K on Instagram.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I've never, I guess I haven't tried to pull that card.
It's a
I always
strategy,
give people
bro.
my personal, like actually, if I'm out and I'm like meet a girl or something, I'd give her my personal one. But maybe I
Depends on
should.
what you have
give her-
posted.
Yeah.
Depends what you have posted on your page. Like my page is pretty clean right now, so.
Yeah, well, I have all my sus stuff on my main one, so I think they'll be really confused if they follow me. They're like, "What is this?"
Yep, yeah. I mean, when I was in LA, I had all my sus shit up on my main page, and it would still work. People would question me. And
Yeah.
I would just be like, "No, I'm straight," and they'd be like, "Okay." And I'm like,
Yeah.
so get play.
Yeah. Well, so there's this girl I was with, and we were hanging out, and I met her off Tinder, and she wanted to see my Instagram because I asked to see hers because she's from Africa. So she had an accent, and so she barely like she knew English fluently. But like I was just curious on what kind of stuff she'd post. I was curious if I'd go on there and there'd be like sounds with like Africa songs or something.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted to see it, and so she showed me hers. She's like, "Show me yours." And so I pulled it up, and like automatically I was on my main one already, just because that's the one I'm on the most.
Yeah.
And then I changed it really fast, but she remembered the username for like that half second that it was brought up on there. And so she looked me up, and she didn't say anything to me, but the next day she texted me that night. She said, "Are you gay?" I was like, "No, why would you ask me that?" I was like, "Did I come off as gay because I didn't like try to do anything with you?" Like I thought it was because like I hung out with her and like did not try anything, and because like I don't like to do that. I don't know, but
Bro did not put the moves on.
yeah, no, I was trying to lay it low because me and my girl broke up not too long ago, so I'm not trying to get into all that. But yeah, so she saw my Instagram, and she just assumed I was gay because of stuff I posted. So
Well, where'd you meet her?
Tinder.
she's like, why would a gay guy be on Tinder looking at girls? So you gotta think about that a little bit. You know?
Yeah, but so I told her up front like what I do, and so I didn't tell her everything because we were just meeting, and like some girls I talk to, like when I tell them about it, like they unad me. They're I don't want no part.
It depends where you live. Like in LA, I swear that shit was so normal. Like literally,
everyone has one in LA.
Yeah, like girls, they're like, oh yeah, it makes sense, and they're like, you have a following, you live in LA, like get your bag, I guess.
Yeah, not in Tennessee, bro. It's like I wouldn't call it like closed-minded. It's just their values are different. Like there's a lot of Christian girls. There's a lot of like
same with Kentucky.
Yeah, so it's like it's different because like if you go to a city, the girls are like way more open-minded and considerate.
Yep.
And like they do the same stuff, most of them. So.
Oh yeah, I mean we're in Miami. That's half the girls here have an OF.
Yeah. Well, you gotta think about it. The hottest girls from like every town usually end up doing.
Most people aren't from Miami. They're not from LA. I mean, lots of people are from New York, but like these two cities, Miami and LA, is like the cities that people want to be. They move there. Mm-hmm. Like half these girls here, like say you're like in the top 1% of attractiveness in the country, and you have the ability to make money off of the way you look, then you're gonna go to a city where everyone else is doing that because boom, you have more collab opportunities. The opportunities are way better than staying in your hometown. Not to mention, no one wants to be your friend if you're in your hometown and you're doing that shit. Yeah, you're gonna have no friends. You're gonna be an outcast. Your life's gonna suck. Yeah. So that's why everyone comes to cities like this where people are open-minded and like willing to accept the fact of what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm still in Tennessee, but I lived in LA for 6 months, and this wasn't my cup of tea. I liked going to WeHo and hanging out with all them, but. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. I mean, most of my friend groups are pretty solid, so like they don't really care as much.
Yeah. I mean, like I have one real hometown friend still that like has seen everything. Yeah. And still was like, "Yo, you're my boy, bro." Like it was my old roommate, the one I used to live with, and he was like, "Bro, like, dude, I know you, bro. Like I've known you forever, bro. You are definitely not gay. Yeah. Like I have seen you bring a different girl home every night for weeks on end. Like this guy's, there's a 0% chance he's gay." So he's like. And he's like, yeah, obviously, like I know you for you, bro. Like you're not fucking like, and even if I was, maybe he would accept me. I don't know, but like he hasn't like cared. He's seen everything, and he's like, yeah, you're still my boy. Yeah.
Well, it's funny because my best friend from my hometown, we do the same stuff. So yeah, it worked out. So now you met him earlier, but now we just travel cities, do collabs and stuff, and it works out.
Yeah, I made a friend in my hometown named Nick, and I got him into the same thing. He. Funny story, I met him because the girl I was dating cheated on me with him, and then he didn't actually even want her. He just like wanted to hit. So then
yeah, but that's kind of messed up, though.
Yeah, well, I didn't know him at the time. Like, he wasn't my friend. I had no idea who this guy was. So, but then I DM'd him and I was like, "Yo, look, let's hang out, just to, like piss this girl off, just to spite her." Yeah. Like, let's hang out, and like we started going to the gym together and shit, and we would post about it, and then this girl would get so mad, like, "Why are you hanging out with him?" Like. Fuck you and shit. She would get so heated, bro. She even made like she had 60K on TikTok, so she would make TikToks about us, like, oh my god, look at this and shit. And then he was like, bro, how do you like travel and make all this money and not have to work and shit? And I was like, oh, I just do OnlyFans. Mm-hmm. And then he was like, oh, let me do that. Yeah, bro, like quit his job and dropped out of college right then and there. Oh my god! And then did OF and traveled everywhere with me. And then he like switched up. He's still my good friend, but now he lives in LA. He met this girl, fell in love with her, lives in LA with his girlfriend, and he quit OF and went back to school. No, but like to be fair though, this guy would still be living in Cincinnati if he never met me, and now he's living in LA with the girl that he loves, and like, and just he has a good life. Yeah, good for him.
So you said it helps you get girls. What would you say your body count is? If you even know it.
I mean, it's pretty bad. I don't know, like, it's probably, like, somewhere between, like, 130 and, like, 150. But, like...
Wow. And that's, like, not any, like, collabs or, like...
I've done 2 collabs with girls.
So, it's -2. So, the rest is just...
Yeah,
because like, just your personal life. You just how you're doing it.
I think about it, bro. Like if you're as a guy, right, have the opportunity to get laid whenever you want. Like, are you really gonna say no? Like someone's like, yo, like let's hook up. Like you're chilling alone right now, and you're just like some girl hits you. Like that's pretty bad. Like say she's at least a 7, right, and she hits you, and she's like, yo, like you trying to hook up? Are you gonna say no?
I don't know. Really just depends, but...
It depends on what your vibes are, what you're doing with the rest of the night. Like, if you're busy, you're going to be like, nah, like, I got shit to do. But, like, if you got nothing to do, bro, it's like 1 a.m., some girl's like, yo, let's hook up. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, sure. All right, sure.
I'm not going to say no.
Yeah, so do a lot of girls DM you, or do you just DM them and you just got Riz? or you meet them out like at
So
clubs
like
and stuff?
doing social media, like you'll meet other girls on social media that also do social media. Like you'll follow each other and shit. Like you'll talk to each other in DMs, and like if you're in the same city, you'll like link up. Or like Tinder's obviously the easiest way. Or like just go to a fucking club, bro. Like if I got like 3 or 4 drinks in me, bro, I don't care, bro. Like I'll say some dumb shit to a girl, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, bro. But like at least I tried, and like if you're confident with it, bro, the effectiveness of you getting laid that night is like 80% if you're confident with it. You know, obviously you have to be attractive. But if you're attractive and confident, bro, and you walk up to a girl and you're like, hey, like, what are you doing the rest of the night? Like, you don't be like, yo, let's hook up. Like, that's weird.
Obviously.
Be like, hey, like, where are you from? That's, like, my number one pickup line if I'm meeting a girl at a club. I hit them with especially being in a big city like this, because lots of them are tourists and shit. Like, hey, where are you from? And then, like, that's how you get the combo started. And then from there, you're just like, hey, let me get your socials. Boom, that's part 2. Let me get the socials. They save you a little following. They're like, okay, this guy's got a following. They're like,
hey, on game right now, bro.
Hey, I live in Miami. Like, you trying to like go back and like have another drink or two? Like, you don't say like, let's go back and hook up. You're like, hey, like it's 3 a.m. Like, I'm probably gonna leave the club soon. Like, if you want, like, I got a place here. You can come back and like drink a bit with us, and then it's game from there, bro.
Yeah,
put that shit on lock once they're back.
Huh.
Most girls coming home with you are coming home to like sleep with you. Like,
90%
no
of
girls
the time.
be like, yo, I'm coming back, and like, I don't plan on hooking up with you. Like, even girls will say that I'm not gonna hook up with you, and then
they'll do it. Yeah, no, yeah, that definitely happens. But that's pretty cool. So I guess next time I go to a big city, I might try it out. I'll text you too. I'll be like, yo, the strat worked.
It worked. Locked in, bro. Locked in.
New method unlocked, I guess.
Yeah.
The thing is, man, I don't like going out that much, though. But like I do, but I don't. That makes sense.
Yeah. To be honest, there's a time in my life where I was straight addicted to going out. Like, so here's how I view going out, because almost anything that provides large amounts of dopamine can become an addiction. Like, anything that gives you dopamine can be an addiction. And think about it this way. You're at a club. You've got loud music, lights, girls, alcohol. Like, all 4 of those things can provide dopamine. And, like, you get addicted to that feeling. And you want to go out every night. And there's periods of my life, bro, where, like, I would go out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Oh, my God.
Living in these cities, bro, you can. You can.
Yeah.
If you have money.
For real.
If you have money, bro, and you're done with your day, it's like 11 p.m., bro. You had a couple of drinks already at the crib because you're like working, you're doing social media, like you'll have a drink or two. You're like, yo, and I always had roommates, so like it was easy to go out. I'll be like, yo, like, you want to go out? And they're like, sure. And bro, like, there's times where I was spending probably like 3K in a week, 4K in a week on going out, and like, I did stupid shit, bro. But I think what came to my realization, bro, is when I went to Ibiza in October, all right? And while I was in Ibiza, I was staying with a couple of friends in Miami because I just left my lease in West Palm because I had, like, personal shit happen. So I dipped from West Palm, and I was staying with some boys in Miami. And then me and my boy Logan, who's my roommate now, we were planning to get a place in December. So I had, like, a month of, like, where the fuck am I going to go? Like, I'm leaving my West Palm lease. I have the opportunity to leave it now, and if I wait, I can't leave. So I'm like, I have to leave now. And then I have a month. So I was just staying with my boys in Miami, bro. But here's the thing. I was going out so much, bro, getting blackout drunk all the time. Like, it was bad. I would come back loud as shit. I was being a terrible roommate, and I felt bad. And like, the building that they lived at, they were like, yo, like, you're like, you can't be here anymore, because I wasn't a tenant there, and I was just staying with tenants, and they have like a 1-week policy, like, you can't have someone who's not a tenant there stay at your place for more than a week. So then I was like, yo, like, bro, I'm fucking my life up, bro. Like, I can't keep going out anymore. So then I went up to Rhode Island and stayed with Logan for a bit, and then I just stopped going out. Like, maybe once a week I'll go out. And I just was like, yo, like, I need to grind, lock in, and just stop going out. Like, that hit me like a rock when I realized that, like, I'm fucking my life up by going out every night. Like, I'm spending too much money, bro. I'm not making enough money. I'm not locked in. So then right after Ibiza, bro, I told myself, bro, like, we're chilling on going out, like, maybe on weekends. You know, you have to have everything's okay in moderation. Like, bro, I'll go out on a weekend, you know, with my friends, and like, we'll not get completely shit-faced every time, but then, focus and lock in during the week. And I think now I'm at a better point where, like, during the days, I stream and everything, and then literally me and my roommate just fucking crank the TV on, watch a movie, go to sleep. Like, that's a free way to spend your night. You're not paying money to watch TV, and then you just chill, and then on the weekends you go out. I think that's like a healthier lifestyle, but yeah, I had a bad lifestyle for a bit, and I think that's what social media can do to you.
Yeah, spending 3 to 4 racks in a week is crazy, dude. I get like my blood boils when I pay $16 for a margarita, man.
Miami,
And
it's
like
like
I do pretty
$16.
okay, you know, financially, man. But still, I just can't fathom like spending that kind of money.
Yeah, I was an idiot financially. Like, I'd be way better off if bro, I spent so much money on designer clothes. But this is what LA did to me, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I've
That's the
never
reason I
been into all
left.
that stuff. I really like. I got a cool MCM bag that I got used off Facebook, and that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, that's way smarter. Like, that's how you should have done it. And that's how you should do it. And that's how I should have done it from the beginning. Like, I should have done that from the beginning. But, like, living in LA, bro, like, I got into the wrong shit. And that's the reason I left. And I came back to Miami. And I was good for a bit. I didn't go out because I got a girlfriend. And then when me and my girlfriend broke up, bro,
How long were you all together for?
9 months. Like, 9 months.
Oh wow. So how old are you, by the way?
I'm 22.
So you're 22. So I'll assume you lost your virginity probably 6-8 years ago, and then you had a girlfriend for 9 months. That's a lot of girls, bro, in a fast time. That's
Yeah, dude,
crazy.
when I lived in LA, bro, shit was easy, bro. I'm telling you, the LA girls are mad easy, bro.
Yeah,
Mad
yeah.
easy, bro.
I've never really tried with LA girls, man. I had a girlfriend the whole time I lived there.
Yeah, so like I had a girlfriend for 9 months when I moved back to Miami, and then we broke up in like July.
Why'd
so
y'all break up if
She cheated on me.
Oh, that's tough, bro.
That is what it is, bro. That's life. Like, shit happens, you know? You just gotta not let it, like, get you in the wrong space. Which I think I let it get to me to the wrong way where, like...
Well, that's like a big deal, I feel like. That's
It is
that's
a big
huge,
deal, bro. I was
you
with
know?
her for a long time, bro. Like, I actually loved her. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I did love her, bro. Like, obviously, if they're unloyal, you can't... Like, love doesn't mean shit.
Yeah,
Love doesn't mean
no.
shit if they're cheating on you. So, like, you gotta cut that shit off, you know? Move on with your life. But I think I moved on in the wrong way. Like, literally, once my girlfriend cheated on me, bro, I went to LA and partied for, like, 2 weeks. And then I went
Yeah.
to France for 2 weeks. And I just, like, traveled everywhere and just, like, was trying to get that shit out of my head. Because, I gave that girl everything. But, yeah, I was just get that shit out of my head. And then, like, yeah, I just got to let myself into partying too much, which is not what you should do. You should lock in after a relationship. Become a better man. Don't become a worse man. But
Yeah.
I think I've realized that now, and yeah, I don't really go out like I used to. Like, yeah, I mean, I went out on Friday night, but like that's all. That's it this week. Like,
Yeah.
that's normal. Like, it's just moderation.
Yeah, I don't ever go out, bro. But no, out here in Miami, I think tonight's gonna be the first night I don't go out. We leave tomorrow, so I think I went out probably 3 or 4 nights in a row, and like that's the
I
more.
mean, you're on vacation. Like, when I
Yeah,
went to
that's
Ibiza,
vacation,
bro,
bro.
I was like going out every night. Like,
Yeah.
If you're traveling, bro, you can like get rid of the moderation as long as you're like not traveling. You're like, I'm going somewhere for a month. You don't want to go every day for a month. But like if you're going for like less than a week, bro, and you're traveling on vacation, it kind of makes sense. But you still have to spend your day wisely. Just
Yeah.
party at night.
Yeah, well, I hate going out, man, because I don't wake up till like 11, 12 o'clock the next day, and I'm like, guys, that's half the day. We gotta go. Like we got work to
Yeah.
do, you know.
I mean, living in Miami, definitely a night owl. Like, dude,
Yeah.
sometimes I don't fall asleep till like 5 a.m. And then I wake up at like 1, 2 sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, I don't stream during the day anyway.
Yeah.
Like, no one will view my live if I'm streaming during the day.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really
Everyone's
start
working.
streaming until like 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people are getting off work and they can watch my streams. Like, realistically, it doesn't really affect me if I wake up late because what am I going to do those hours anyway? Like, post content, like, do some clips. Like, I'll like, watch my kick stream from the night before and, like, get good clips out of it to post. Like, during the day, if I'm not streaming, the only things I do is, like, post on every platform to promote my kick.
What kind of content do you promote on Kick? Like, what do you do on there?
I actually do pretty funny shit. You guys should check it out. So my username is on Kick as Ethan Wilson Official. It's pretty much my username everywhere.
We'll put you in the description, bro.
But yeah, so like I go on, I record my screen from my MacBook, and then I have my own like my camera so they can see me, bro. And then like I troll girls on Tinder. It's hilarious. Bro.
Oh yeah.
So
that
like
sounds fun.
and I'll do like a game. Like I'll say some really crazy out of pocket shit, like trying to oil me up, like funny shit like that to girls, because it's all entertainment. You're obviously not actually doing that to try to get laid, because no girl's gonna be like, yes, I'm gonna come oil you up, bro. It's for funny shit. So like your viewers will like it, and you get good clips out of it. And then every time a girl responds to like one of the out of pocket things I said, I'll take like a shot or something like that, and then it keeps the stream entertaining, and like it's fun content, and you get really good clips too. So yeah.
The clips do pretty good. You post them?
So the thing is, I made new socials for my Kick. Like I'm not posting the Kick clips on my main. So I just made a new account. For like Kick, bro. Like on Instagram, like 2,000 views on a clip, and then like TikTok doesn't like promoting it because it's like some of the shit isn't very family friendly that I say.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like,
TikTok's
TikTok
tough with
doesn't really
that.
promote that shit. Like I posted on Threads. I made a Twitter just for my kick clips too. Like I was locked in on trying to promote my kick. Then Snapchat, I can post clips on Snap Spotlight.
Oh yeah.
But like one clip blows up, bro. You can get 100 something followers on Kick. It's just harder to grow on Kick. Like there's no For You page really, unless you have, because the For You page is based on how many viewers you have. So like say you have like 20 viewers, and like you're gonna be in like the middle range of like whatever type of stream you're in. There's gaming, IRL streaming, like all of that. Like you'll be in like the middle category with 20, and when people click Kick for the For You page, they see the people with the most viewers first. So if you have low viewers, you're going to get zero For You page activity. So you have to build an account from like the ground up, and you're not going to have any engagement until you have a solid following.
Get a lot of girls, bro. So how do you say you attract the high value ones?
So like, here's how I view it. Like there's like a value system to every person, like, which is kind of a fucked thing to say, but it's almost accurate. It's like something that goes on in the back of everyone's head. Like what makes someone valuable, and there's like three main things: attractiveness, financial standing, and like social following. And if you have all three, then you're a high. You in the back of people's heads, you're a high value individual. Like you can have like a shit ton of money and be ugly and no one knows who you are. You're gonna be like less valuable than someone who's attractive and famous but has no money. Like there's three main values, which makes you sound shallow as fuck to say, but like you can deny that this is true, but I think that like in the back of everyone's head, they think that. So like when you're dealing with girls that like, for example, if they're high value, they have 1 million guys in their DMs.
Yeah.
So you have to help set yourself as different. So like you just have to realize that there's a lot of women in this world, and the girl you're talking to, no matter how hot she is, no matter how famous she is, it doesn't matter, bro. Like there's 1 million other girls, so you can't treat her differently than if you're talking to a girl that's like has less following, has less money, is less attractive. Like you treat them all the exact same. And these girls that like have fucking Chris Brown in their DMs, these girls here have egos to the moon, bro. Yeah. And if you treat them like your average run-of-the-mill girl, it confuses them. Like it fucks us with their mental. They're like, why is this guy like treating me like this when like fucking Chris Brown's trying to like get with me? Like they have to realize, first of all, Chris Brown's trying to fuck you. He's not trying to fucking. Yeah. Not trying to date you, right? These guys don't want to date you. They just want to get laid. But like you treat them like every other girl, bro, and they're like, I want to make this guy become obsessed with me. Like I want to make this guy like me as much as these other guys want me. Like I don't know why he doesn't like me, but I want to figure out why. And then they'll start chasing you because you're not putting any effort into them. So like that's kind of how I view it. Like I'll send them stupid memes and shit. Like I'll treat them like a friend. Like I'll treat these girls that are like bad as fuck, famous, and it doesn't matter. You treat them like a friend, and they're like confused. They're like, why does this guy not want me? Like, and then boom, you have them like that on lock, bro. Once they start chasing you, bro, game, you're in there.
What about the girls that like don't care about clout, money, or any of that? Because like where I'm from, bro, girls do not give a flying crap about how much I make. I'm not like blatant, but like they see the car, like they kind of like if they go to my house, like they see like I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
Like they do not care. Like they're not materialistic whatsoever.
Confidence is everything. You when you're talking to a girl, you don't want to be like, you don't want to think in your head, does this girl want me? You want to think, this girl does want me. You want to be like talking to every girl as if you think they're already interested in you. Like you don't want to be like iffy, wishy-washy on like, what do I have to do to get this girl to like me? You have to think in the back of your head, they already like me. And then when you think like that, it's like way easier to get girls to like to fuck with you. You can say whatever you want. Like don't think twice. Like don't have a filter. Be like, say whatever you want. Like obviously you're not gonna have 100% success rate. No one has 100% success rate, but just say whatever you want. Free flowing. Like don't be nervous, and then they'll see the confidence. They'll like feel it out, and like don't ever put all your eggs in one basket unless you find a girl you actually want to date, like you want to get serious with. Don't obsess over one girl because she's going to see that and she'll lose interest, bro. Like you can have this girl really like you, and then once you start being like showing them the exact same shit, like I like you a shit ton, like I want to call you every day. Like once you do that, bro, they're going to lose interest. It's just the way their minds work. I mean, I could sound stupid right now. I could sound like an asshole right now by saying that, but this is from my own personal experience that like I won't treat a girl like in a way where I want to call them every day, text them every day, respond instantly, unless I'm already dating them. Like if I'm dating them and like we're in a serious, bro, I switch up. Like I can low-key be a simp, bro. Like trust me, all my friends know, bro. If I'm actually dating a girl and I love her, bro, I will be a big simp. Yeah. But like if you're not dating her, bro, just fucking like don't become obsessed with them, because then that scares them away.
Yeah, maybe that's my problem, bro. Maybe I respond too fast.
Yeah, I mean,
Because I'm always on my phone, so like I notice that.
You just have, also, if you have a lot of options, bro, then like you respond. You don't feel like it's not even like you're playing a game anymore. It's like you literally don't have time to respond fast.
Yeah.
Like if there's like a shit ton of girls like hitting your line, then you just choose not. It's not like you're choosing not to respond fast. It's just the fact that like, yo, like I just like didn't even realize you texted me type shit. Like,
Yeah.
well, like
I guess
my
I need to
bad.
be more busy then. I guess that's what
like,
it is.
for example, like a girl will text me while I'm on live or something, and like I won't reply because I'm live, obviously, and then I'll get off live and I'll keep going on with my day and just completely forget that she texted me on live. And then I accidentally leave her undelivered for 8 hours. I'm not trying to. I'm not playing a game, bro. Like I just genuinely forgot because I was live when I saw the text, and then I just forgot to reply after live.
Nice. Yes. I don't know. I feel like I respond too fast, and when a girl leaves me unopened, like I don't know what to do after that.
The girl leaves you unopened, never text them again.
All right.
They'll come back for you if they're interested. If they leave you unopened and they don't come back for you, then you don't have them. Like they don't even want you. So like then you're wasting your time there. But like yeah, making yourself busy is huge. Like don't be too available. Like if a girl asks you to hang out and you say I'm available anytime, let's hang out, they're like, oh, this guy doesn't have shit going on. Like
Yeah, well,
he's
that's
just
the
making
thing,
himself
bro.
too
Is
available.
I do well, but I got so much time in my hands because I work on my own pace. So
We'll tell them you've got a podcast to do, you've got streaming to do, you've got content to make. I can hang out this time at this day if you're available for me. Then they're like, oh wow, this guy's really busy. He's got a lot of shit going on. Yeah, I want to make myself available for him. You want to make them available. You want them to make themselves available for you instead of the opposite. Especially when you're dealing with, like I said earlier, like higher value women.
interesting. I feel like this has been some Riz advice the whole time.
I mean, dude, that's low key my specialty, bro.
Yeah. I know the fans. I know they want to see your cock.
Yeah, literally.
How many inches would you say it is?
Like probably like to be genuinely 100% honest, like 6.5.
Yeah, that's like about what mine is.
Like I feel like that's honestly I'm not gonna be out and be like, yo, I'm fucking 10 inches, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's just cap, bro. Like 6.5. Like honestly, I mean it's enough.
That's
It
still
gets the job
solid,
done,
bro.
It gets the job done.
Yeah. Girls tell me I got that boyfriend wiener.
Perfect, bro. Perfect, bro. Not too big, not too small. Just in the sweet spot. But I feel like under 5 is too small, and I feel like over 9 is too big. I feel like if you're like, I mean, honestly, 8's probably like can be too big for some girls, bro. But if you're between 5 and like 8, you're perfect. Like I mean, like maybe 5. Some 5s could be small to some girls. You could be like 6 between 8, but like something like that. You're in the sweet spot.
Yeah, I'd say between 6 and 7 is great.
I mean, they can debate in the comments. What's the perfect dick size, y'all?
Yeah.
What's your body count?
I don't know if I want to say on here. I'm a little scared.
Why is it low or high?
No, it's not high.
Want to play higher or lower?
Yeah, we'll do it twice.
Okay, so I get 2 guesses.
Yes.
And you have to say higher or lower. 20.
Yeah. Lower.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
15.
Lower.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. No. No. So I lost my virginity when I was 18, and then the girl I lost it with, we dated for like a year and a half, and then I was single for 6 months, and then I kind of went on a little spree there, and then I met this girl off Tinder, we hooked up, whatever, and then I dated her for like 3 years, and then we just broke up like a month ago. Damn. So yeah, I've been single for like a total of 7 months out of the last like 4 years or so.
Yeah, I mean, I lost my virginity at 16, and I dated a girl throughout high school.
Yeah.
So, like, after high school, we broke up. I just lost interest, honestly. We were going through way different paths. Like, we had absolutely nothing in common whatsoever. Like, you have to have at least a little bit in common to have, like, have a genuine relationship with someone. So, like, we grew apart, and then, like, I had a couple flings, like, a week fling, like, month fling, and then, like, just, like, hooking up and shit. And then, yeah, I got into another relationship for, like, a year. And then that ended, and then I had a couple flings, but like most of the part just like was single all throughout my entire career of social media. I was pretty much single except with my most recent girlfriend. That was the only girlfriend I've really had in social media. Like I've had flings, but like I never told any of them. Like I never loved anyone since I've done social media except my last girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah, and that one didn't work out, huh?
Nope. What can you do? What can you do?
Yeah.